Good morning. It's Daisy. And she's going to do the video today. Just kidding. Daisy says hi. The light is really crappy. Anyway, it's Thursday. I had my weigh-in this morning. And I was up like I anticipated, but actually not as high up as I thought I would be. I was up 1.6, so no big deal to lose that in the next 2 weeks because I'm free until March, so I need to drop those pounds until then so I can continue my streak. So I forgot to tell you guys, last week I decided to try something new. I changed my daily points plus value allowance to 29 because I felt like 29 helped me maintain my weight pretty well. Except that eating 29 it didn't really work this week. I ate more. Now, I know there were a lot of extenuating circumstances going on, like I was having a rough week and everything like that anyway, but I put it back to 26 for the next week or two just to, I don't know, keep myself more on track, more mindful, stuff like that. So anyway, the meeting today was about dining out secrets or tips and whatnot. And in the weekly, we talked about like planning ahead for the meal, allotting points plus values you think you would need for that particular meal in the weekly. And like, here's some of the tips that I thought were interesting. Order first so you're not swayed by others. Sometimes that's not really easy to do, but that does help at times because then it's like you've already ordered, it's too late, you know? Skip the bread or chips. That's really hard to do. I think I've only successfully done that once. So, yeah. But it did help when I did it. It's just really hard because usually I'm hungry and chips and bread, man. God. Hard to say no to. Don't keep eating something that doesn't taste great. That's definitely a challenge because we order things and like I personally am scared to send something back. Unless it's completely wrong, I will just let it go because on the movies and TV, I hear horror stories about, you send something back and it's like you've personally offended the chef or something and they like spit in your food and whatnot, or waitresses get mad at you. I don't know, but I am terrified of that. So I usually just either don't eat it or, if it's really something that I don't like, I'll try not to eat it. But most of the time I just sort of suffer through it. And I know that's terrible of me, but I don't know. I mean, I'm scared. I'm scared. Um, I also wrote down to ask questions and take time choosing. That is big for me because I feel rushed a lot to make a decision. Like, oh, people are waiting and everyone else is hungry. You better hurry up. Stop asking so many questions. Stop taking. Um, so if I don't pre-plan or know the menu in advance, I need to just take a few seconds and be okay with taking my time with choosing. Um, and then another good one is to plan either the preceding to, like, plan your meals before and after. Like, plan the two, I'm guessing maybe usually it's dinner that I go out, not lunch. But if I plan breakfast and lunch, then and then breakfast and lunch the next day, I get on track a lot faster. So the task this week was to not only write down some tips, but to utilize them if you're going out this week. And it's Valentine's Day weekend. This Saturday is Valentine's Day, and so it's kind of good timing on that with that regard. We're staying in. We're making heart-shaped pizza from scratch. Like Nick is gonna make the dough and all that junk, and we're gonna have some beer, and we're going to have some cookies and some ice cream. So I was thinking maybe if I don't feel too embarrassed to videotape it, maybe I will videotape at least the pizza prep and discuss how I used some of the tips in here. So that's what I'm going to do. I just want to remind you that the challenge, that activity challenge, is still going. It's week. We're getting into week 2 of the steps or activity challenge. So far, I've gotten like 54,000 steps or something this week to satisfy the 500,000 by April. I'm not too worried. 50,000 times, what is it, 8 weeks? 5 times 8 is, oh God, 40. So, I probably need to step it up a little. But I'm doing okay. So I think I'm going to hit it. I will just need to probably go on longer dog walks and I don't know, maybe sneak in a little more rowing at the gym for that so I can earn some more bling bling for my necklace. So that's about all that we did. We talked about at Weight Watchers this week. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you either have a Valentine's Day date with yourself and you make it a fun time, or you spend it with someone you love. And just because it's heart-shaped doesn't mean it tastes better. Fact. Granted, our heart-shaped pizza will taste better because it isn't a heart shape. But it's our love pizza. Anyway, enough from me. Hope you have a great week. Hope you have a thin week. I see less of you next week. Bye.